And told him it's on you. I remember, like I said, I lost my mind. I went up there to see him to tell him that he wasn't Allah. He looked at me and smiled. He said, they wanted to kill me when I found out, son. He said, it's in you. You know? So about me, he said, it's in you. He said, I can't help you. You gotta help yourself.
Well, God, take me through that real quick, God. You know,
I was high for 3 days or some hallucinated.
so you're experimenting.
Yeah. Some mind expanding drugs. Right?
A warning to those watching.
Yeah. Right. And some LSD. God told us not to mess with that shit. I remember he busted justice for messing in while he was high off that shit. Right? So I stayed high 3 days and stuff off this shit, man. And, you know, same Quran I got, not that one, but the Quran I have, got my Quran. I was gonna go over here to Fort Greene Park where we had our apartments and call judgment on the world. That's how I felt, right? So anyway, man, it had me so messed up that I was in Fort Greene Park in the grass, rolling around in the grass. I seen this great light in the sky. You know, it was just shining so bright. And my black seed, Cha, he came and found me rolling in the grass. And I said to him, man, you don't see that light up there? You know, you don't see that light shining up there? That's God. You know? Cha said, you better get your ass up from that fucking ground and go see Allah. You know? He said, you better go see Allah, you know? So I had threw my flag away. I took my flag off and threw it away in the name of Kaaba. You know? So, you know, being in this revolutionary organization I was in that was composed of Israelites, 5%ers, which I was the only 5%er, but I taught the brothers that was in there, and they became 5%ers. Allah Love, Jamal, Balik, Nikah, all of them came out of that organization.
What's the name of the organization?
Grassroots Incorporated.
Grassroots Incorporated. Our
office was right there across from out my window. We had a basement office right there. And this Muslim, Yusuf Moonin, he was in there. You know, and he was an Orthodox Muslim, well, not a follower of Elijah Muhammad. But I felt Allah was calling me, right, in my mind. I kept saying, Allah was calling me, Allah was calling me.
You were hallucinating?
Yeah. So he said he was going to take me to Allah, right? But he was trying to take me to a mosque. And we got on the train. He was going to some mosque in Mecca, I guess, I don't know. But somehow I just jumped off the train, man. You know, at the stop at 8th Street, right? 8th Street is where I got off, and I was in the village. And I got out, and I started walking from 8th Street, East 8th Street, and I walked all the way up to 126th Street and 7th Avenue. And in walking, I felt this great light was sending me up there. And as I was walking, every Caucasian person I see would look up. And this is all in my mind, right? They may not even been doing it. But in my mind, this is what was going on. They would look up in the sky, and I would turn around and look, and I wouldn't see anything. But I felt this great power sending me up there to tell Allah he was not Allah. You know? And then when I got up there, and I was walking down the block, and he met me. As soon as I stepped on 126th Street, everything calmed down. And he looked at me, he could see that my mind was somewhere in the sky. And all he said was, son, they tried to kill me when I seen it. And I don't know what he meant by that, but that's what he said. You know, he said, it's in you. You gotta face yourself. So I went to school, and knowledge Allah, Dahu, knowledge Allah. He was teaching the class in the school.
This is the one responsible for
The enlightenment, yeah.
Enlightenment pigs.
Yeah. He was teaching the class in the school. And as I walked in the door, everybody looked at me. They could see that I was fucked up. That I was just looking like a crazy man and shit. You know. And I went. They had a table in the back. They had a locker. They had a locker where Allah kept his shotgun, and they had a table. And on the table was a chair. And I sat on the chair that was sitting on the table. And I put my head down like this in my arms. And I tried to listen to knowledge Allah teaching this shit, trying to bring my mind back to earth. You know? Father came in there, he opened up the locker, he just looked at me, he just shook his head. You know? And he opened up his locker and he pulled out the shotgun. Right? And he walked back outside with the shotgun. But in my mind, he was going outside to load the shotgun, come back and hit me, you know. And the moment that I doubted that I was God, I was gonna die. This is what my thinking was, right? And so I wasn't taking no chances. I got my ass up from that table and left. And I got to the train station on 8th Avenue, the A train. The fare was 20 cents there. 20 cents for a fare. And I put 13 cents up. And the token booth clerk said, "You 7 cents short." And in my mind, I was short of God, right? You know, I came back on the train, came back to Medina. And then the next day is when I got up and realized what had happened over those past 3 days. That I had threw my flag away and everything. Right across this bridge here, right across the street here, where I threw my flag. I went and got Shasha. He tried to help me find the flag and stuff, you know. And then when I couldn't find it, he said to me, "You better go see Allah. You gotta change your name. You better go see Allah." So I went upstairs, went in my book, Life and Jive, and went to the alphabet, and all that was ringing in my ear was, "Go see Allah, go see Allah, I gotta see Allah." That shit just stayed with me, so that's why I changed my name to.
If Mecca did this.